Welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon White Randomized Nuzlocke Challenge. It has been several days since I last touched this game. I'm also going to just do this real quick. Oh yeah, I kind of miss doing that from Grindstone, to be honest. But we're back. So last episode we lost another member. Oh boy, our good old Dustox. I knew he wasn't going to last forever, haha, but I thought he was going to last longer than that. It was like to a Banary or something. I don't know why, but I found out that is not something that I can ever seem to run away from in the wild. Every time I run into it, doesn't matter what Pokemon I have out front, doesn't matter how overleveled I am, it won't let me run, and it's so stupid. And that frustration attack does way too much damage as well. Oh, it's so nice that they have this like right out here. I didn't want fresh water. It's so nice that they have this right out here in front of the gym. So yeah, we lost another party member last time, and I was pretty upset by it, and so I haven't touched this game in several days. And then I think last night I finally decided, like, okay, I'm gonna get myself ready for the next episode, because part of the reason why I lost that Dustox is because I was like stressed in my head by many things happening all at the same time. But most of all, like, none of that would have happened if I knew what I was doing, because I felt like I was just running around aimlessly, not knowing what I was doing. I didn't really want to be like, oh, I'm recording a 20-minute episode of me running around like some idiot, not knowing what I'm doing. And so I thought, this time I'm going to make sure I know where to go and what I'm doing. And so I found the gym, which I feel annoyed about because it was out here by the amusement park the whole time. And here I thought, like, oh, that's the part within. The gym can't be over there. It's over here. And there is one more thing that I should mention, as I remember to set a timer for this episode so it doesn't become an hour. There we go. Let's do a few more minutes than that, because I haven't been recording quite that long. There we go. I finally found a move to teach my Smeargle. And it is really sad what the move is, being off of the name of Smeargle. But as I was leaving the area where Dustox died, I found some interesting Pokemon in that grass, and I decided that, you know what, Smeargle's going to learn another sketch in like 3 levels or so. I need to teach him something with this one. And I first tried my luck. I was scared. I tried to use sketch, and it failed because I was faster. And I was kind of glad that happened, because the Pokemon I found didn't use the move I wanted it to anyway, so it was a good thing that I was faster. I found a Politoed. I also found a Misdrevious, which would have done the same thing, but I got it off the Politoed. The first time when Sketch failed, I just took a chance and said, like, okay, let's go, use Sketch, hope it uses it. And I failed because I was faster, and it used like Double Slap or something. I was like, oh, thank you, because I did not want Double Slap. And I'm gonna leave myself at 30,000 there, or 3,000 if you go off my weird math for how Pokemon money works. And so then I went and healed up so that I could have another sketch attempt. And I went back and found more Politoads, and I sat there, and I'll probably put it on screen. There shouldn't be any sound with it, so you're going to stop seeing my hands move here, and you're going to see board Colin just kind of grinding this out. Yeah. I found a Politoed, and I just sat there, and I was trying to like switch Pokemon out, use stupid items that wasn't going to work, just to waste my turns until the Politoed used the move that I wanted it to, so that I could sketch it. And long story short, whoa, you can slow the game down more than 100%. That's kind of cool. Long story short, we now have a Smeargle, Mr. Steven, creator of SpongeBob, now knows the move Perish Song. That's not dark, is it? Not like dark type, but I mean just dark in general. Just sad, slowed down SpongeBob music. I was almost thinking about every time I use Paper Song on him, it's gonna be playing the like VHS outro music of SpongeBob. But so I thought that that move was gonna come in clutch. I was gonna go all the way back to like Route 1 or 2 where I found the Zekrom or something and hope it uses its crazy Volt attack. But I thought, no, at level 4 it's not gonna use that, and so I thought, you know, Pair Song is probably the best thing I'm gonna find right now, and it's gonna come in clutch, I'm sure. So long as Steven stays at a higher level, I got the EXP share on him, so he stays at a good enough level to survive at least one hit. All I have to do is survive one hit, switching out into him. I guess 2 hits, because then I got to use the move. And then just switch out and just waste 3 turns. And anything will go down. Anything, unless they switch out too. We won't talk about that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, or we will burn that bridge when we come to it. That's what I should say. Other party changes. Other party changes. We are going to show off the Scream. Full Scream ahead. This is the first Pokemon in our party that was able to learn the TM Glaciate. So I don't really know what that TM was supposed to be, but Scream can learn it. And so we're going to see what a Glaciate looks like. Kept Whirlwind on it in case I need to ever leave. And then I noticed in my pack I did actually finally get a Poketoy somewhere. So if I ever need to run, I gotta remember that I have that too. Still don't know why I'm so overexposed on my camera. I tried to fix that, but so I'm just gonna click away from that so I stop looking at myself. And we are here in front of the gym today, and we are all healed up, I hope. Better check that real quick. Who's in front? Steven's in front. Steven's gonna not be in front. I mean, I could put him in front. I could put him in front and just use him and then dip. I don't know, that's kind of lame. Like, because then I'll just switch into Ronald and then he'll kill it, and then, I don't know. It doesn't make much sense. I'm going to try and lead with Zappo. And I'm going to try and put Scream next to Steven. And Rocktail right there, because I think that's how EXP share works. Like, he gets some of the EXP, and then, like, the people directly around him. I don't know if it would be Rocktail or Fiona that gets it, but I think that's how that works. Here we go, gym time. Yo, champ in the making. How about it? I can see you're surprised. Would you ever have guessed the gym is a roller coaster? Okay, let me fill you in. And take this, too. Thanks, I just got some outside already. Now I have 2 fresh waters. In this roller coaster gym, the first step is to get in the car. Next comes the platform. There, you can challenge where the coaster is going, or change where it's going, something like that. We know how this goes. Sometimes you continue by riding to defeat. As the gym leader, electric type Pokemon, just grab boost. You actually talk to me again. I'm going to repeat everything I just said. Thank you. So, boop. Here we go. Wee, wee, wee. What if I wasn't tall enough for this ride? Like, could I not challenge the gym? There's a strong lack of safety rails around here. Your fashion sense. It's kind of Town-ish. I think that's where I'm from, so. I mean, I only was there for like a day. And Sailor Esteban. A shed ninja. Alright. So that thing has Wonder Guard, and I never really understood how it worked, but as far as I understand, I think it means like you can only hit it with special moves, but at the same time that should mean it also only has 1 hit point. So I just have to find something that'll hit it. So it doesn't affect Shed Ninja. Do I try and figure this out on my own, or do I look it up? Because is it like things that are only super effective? It avoided it, and Magma Storm has low accuracy, so maybe that's what I need. Got it. I think it's things that are only super effective can do damage. Bye-bye! Might have been watching a lot of Markiplier lately. Ferrothorn. Another bug. I'll keep battling. I don't think that that thing learns explosion. I actually don't know if that thing's even a bug. It might just be grass, but I mean still. My nose itches. $38. The path has been changed. All right. So I wonder if there's anyone else out there that like looks at Pokemon money in the same way that I do. I think as a kid, someone pointed out to me that yen, like Japanese money, has an exchange rate that's like pretty close to like $1 is equaling about 100 yen. I don't know if that's even true anymore, but that just made sense in my head. So it was just like, oh, the money in Pokemon, like it's called Poké Dollars, but is very similar to the yen symbol. So I thought like, oh, that's what Pokemon goes off of because they're from Japan. And so I just thought like, oh, they just do their money in pennies, that's all. And so I just, from then on, as a kid, I just kind of looked at it all as pennies. And someone gives you 100 Poké Dollars, it's like, oh, I got $1, you know. And if you look in the store when they're like, oh, Super Potion, $700, you're like, that's expensive. Why is something that expensive? But then you think about like, oh, $7, that makes more sense. Nice water type there. A Booblebeam. Booblebeam. It is the weekend today, and I am so glad, and I'm relaxing. That's what I'm doing. I don't know where my energy's at. It's like it's up there. I'm feeling fantastic. I got $40 from him. These gyms pay. Gyms be paying. Yeah, it was a long week. It felt like a long week, and just I decided like I'm gonna sleep this time. It's gonna be great. Was I supposed to get on that? So I got some sleep because I never get sleep, and it felt really good. It felt really good. Can I get? Thank you. Oh, no. You're supposed to get off on the other side, mister. Are you cool riding a roller coaster? Well, I mean, I'm halfway here. When you ride a roller coaster, the speed can make you dizzy. I'm gonna make your head spin with a Pokemon battle just as intense. All right, Mr. Fancy Pants. Mr. Juggler Veronica. I think like there's been many signs that have shown me that I don't get enough sleep, and so that's like part of my New Year's resolution. Sorry to talk to you about New Year's resolutions in February, but it's only January 5th for me, so. Do you know, this thing knows explosion. Oh boy. Yeah, I got like 2 resolutions, and one of them is to get more sleep. I won't tell you all the signs, but the other day I got a can of spaghetti, got out a bowl, poured it into the bowl, and microwaved the can. So, I'm not for very long, of course. It wasn't quite the thunderstorm that sounds like. But yeah, that's how I know I need more sleep. This thing definitely knows explosion. And Zappo is not the highest of health right now. So I just need somebody who can tank an explosion, which I think is a physical move. I don't know. Like that, I feel like it should be special, but it just seems like such a basic, like, just obliteration of damage that they put it in as physical. So I just need I guess I just need Ronald. Like, I think Steven has pretty good defense, but I don't need to have worked so hard to get him to where he's at to just be blown up by a hot air balloon. Focus energy. He's charging the bomb. Also, he's a flying type, like a flying ghost type, so this icicle spear should you know, put in some work. Yay! Diffusing bomb. We've diffused the charge. Good job, Ronald. I still haven't looked up when Ronald evolves. It's probably like 36 or something. A Snova! Look, it's a little Snova. Scream and Rocktail are under-leveled for this. I should have gotten them up a little bit higher. Let's try Steven real quick, because the only thing I can think of is that Magma Storm, but Zappo's pretty low on health. I mean, like half, and Magma Storm has a really good chance to miss, so. Although, it would do a lot of damage to a fire grass type, or a snow grass type. Oh no, it set up hail. Well, let's just do this. And future Colin can decide if he wants to put SpongeBob music over that. What does that do? Does that just put me to sleep? Oh, yeah. That's fine, because I'm switching out anyway. Or, you know what? Let's do this. Go to some sleep. Let's just use up some turns. Steven woke up. Swagger. That would be really sad if I used Perish Song and then something like used Mean Look on me. That would be terrifying because he doesn't know anything else. Oh no. EXP, get your EXP here. Snow is super effective against Scream right now. This might not have been a good idea. I'm not happy with myself. Okay, it's just putting me to sleep, that's all. That is okay. That was a bad move on my part. I apologize. I should not have sent Scream. I was just thinking, like, it's gonna die in a turn or two, so, like, just send out the low health one that I care about. Sorry, Rocktail. Yeah, no. I was like, should I stay in and just get the EXP? But no, it's like, seriously, get the flying type off the screen. I gotta get the flying type off the screen. Rocktail, get out of here. You're not as dangerous in this situation. Missed. So, I don't know if he actually knows a move that can really actually hurt me. It's kind of sad. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh. $76. We making bank. Your way of battling. It's elegant. You cheated. Even compared to Miss Alicia. Do you notice, like, the outline in here? Like, it's black right here, but then the outline up here is, like, blue and green. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, or if that's just the emulator. It's kind of cool, though. It's pretty cool. Whee! Oh. Yay. Should I heal anybody up with a battalion? Maybe. Let's use that fresh water I didn't mean to get. Zappo! That's about all I needed to do, and maybe use a berry on screen. I don't know why I have all those berries. Probably all the, like, forest ace trainer dudes or whatever. Yeah, that's probably why. But they were kind of nice when I was trying to get Perish Song on Steven because I just kept using Chesto Berry on something that was awake, and I was like, oh, it failed, and didn't actually take it away from me. So that was pretty cool. Also, how do you get like a sleeping Pokemon to eat a berry anyway? Sounds kind of violent. Challenged by Sailor Dudley. Finneon, nice and fish. Oh, I was thinking like the evolved form of that. I think that was like Ulemion or something. Good thing I have an electric type out here. Rain dance. Now it's raining. If only I had thunder. El Zappo! Oh, it didn't. Well, it's a thunder shock. Like, if it was a thunderbolt, that thing would be down. Ah! With a fish. Immobilized by love. Oh, it is immobilized by love. Oh, stop hurting me, love. Stop hurting me. And I love the way you hurt me. It's irresistible. I actually had never heard that song until I heard Nathan Sharp and Demi Lovato sing it, which was pretty cool because I liked Nathan Sharp back when he did a lot of like anime music on YouTube, which I understand why he can't do that anymore now that he has like his official stuff. But it was really cool to hear him sing it. Their version was pretty cool. And then I went and listened to the original version. I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep listening into theirs. It's kind of my favorite. You ever just like hear a remix or like a cover of a song and you like it better than the original? Like, do you ever have the songs where you probably would have liked the original, but because you heard the cover first, oh, we're going through a loop. Because you heard the cover first, like your mind just says like this is the one it's supposed to be, and I'm gonna choose to like this one better. I think I've only had that like twice, which was the Irresistible Nathan Sharp song with Demi Lovato, and then also A Sound of Silence. I first heard it from Disturbed before I heard the Simon and Garfunkel one, and like, you know, the Simon and Garfunkel one's fine, but Disturbed did such a good job on that one. I can't not like that one. Alright, so I'm gonna save just because, like, I feel like that's just what you do when you're at a gym leader. You save. That's what you do. So, can I stand? Yep, we can stand in the back. That way I don't know. I always was better luck. Did the fantastic speed leave you dizzy? Nah, I was pretty distracted most of the time. My beloved Pokemon will be the next one to make your head spin. You're all gonna snap my neck if you keep spinning my head around like that. Marcellus! Get up off the floor! Scribe Marcellus. Persian. I would be scared of you if this was Gen 1. But they nerfed you after that, so let's go ahead, Thundershock him. Taunt. What's the taunt do? Are shining brilliantly. Get up off the floor. Is it like where I can't use something else? Because this is all I'm going to use, so. Oof. Come on, crit it. Crit it so it can be done. Bam. The taunt wore off, and I didn't even figure out what it was doing. Oh no. Well, maybe I'll put a Magma Storm on it, if I can. And then switch into something else, because this is going to take too long. So that thing about like not being able to use any other moves, hope that doesn't work for this Magma Storm until I actually hit it with it. Would you quit it? There we go. Now we got some residual damage going. I kind of like almost want to talk about what's been going on at Walmart. Nuh-uh, you already did that. Come on. But this last week, like the stuff that happened, like I don't know if I really can talk about it. But boy, did I have a couple of customers that went above and beyond your typical Walmart customer. Sometimes I wonder if I would want to make videos or like compilations of stories, but I don't know. I just don't know if that's like a good thing to do with the business that you work at. Not that like Walmart would really care too much, I don't think. It'd have to be very serious for Walmart to really care. But I don't know if it's time for a Steven yet. I think just Fire and Ronald will do. I don't want to get used to using Steven too much. Uh-oh, that's the timer. But we made it to the gym leader anyway, so that's fine. We just gotta finish up this gym and then we'll be done for today. Which, that's a pretty good use of time, is going through an entire gym in one episode. It's not bad. Critical hit! I take that, Persian. Persian was like the one in Gen 1 that could land crits back to back to back to back to back by using Slash, because it was based on speed back then, and it was like one of the highest speeds, and it could learn Slash, which not only did a lot of damage, was stab because it was also a normal type move, but then it also had a high chance to crit, so pretty much if you were Persian in Gen 1 and used Slash, you crit every time. A Swalot. Being that I am an ice type, I'm going to keep battling. You're not a bird. I was thinking like, oh, Swallow, that thing, or Talo or whatever, like that middle one's probably called a Swalot, right? I was wrong. Not that, what's good against poison? I got like a really nice chart the other day. Someone was sharing it around. They're like, hey, if you play Pokemon, you need this. And I was like, you're right, I do need this. This is fantastic. I wonder if I can show you how nice this chart is. Where's... Okay, yeah, there we go. But like, look at this thing. They pretty much just, like, everything on the left is the type, and everything on the right is what that type is good against. And so you just kind of find your type and then go across and like, oh, hey, there it is. So like poison, if I find on the right side, is weak against dark, ghost, and bug. I don't know why, but do I have any of those things? Dark, ghost, or bug? I had a lot of bugs before. Yeah, I don't have any of those things. And my ice cream cone is poison. Don't report me, guys. I'll get this fixed up real quick. Don't worry. We operate a clean restaurant here. This is just one small incident. I will get with the workers and find out exactly where we went wrong, and we will fix this immediately. I'm gonna keep researching with this ice cream cone is what I'm gonna do. Critical hit. Alright, we have eliminated the problem in the restaurant, and we are going to clean up that ice cream machine, and we will be good to go back in business as soon as we open up again. Don't you all worry. A Weedle! Hey, Scream! Scream! Full Scream ahead! I do not have the Screamer with me today there in the other room, because they were definitely screaming. And so I was like, alright, I'm going to close the door and you can scream out there if you want. Oh, you are 7 levels above me. I don't know if I should be scared or not. I'm super effective, but it's 7 levels above me, but it's a, like, weakest, not the weakest bug, because, I mean, it's, I want to see what Glaciate looks like. Like, I don't think a Gust would really do too much, even though it is super effective. I feel like a bug would be weak to ice. That was kind of cool, but I was hoping it would be cooler than that. Alright, let's try that Gust. Oh no, Poison Sting. Ah! Is this her ace? Like, just Ace Weedle, level 27. There we go. You're gonna get some EXP for this! It's gonna get some EXP! So I know that Scream evolves at like some crazy like 38 or like 44 or something stupid like that. Maybe even more than that, to be honest. Anytime I've ever gotten a Pidgeot, it's felt like it took forever. And so I think when I set up the rules for this randomizer, that it was like things usually finish their final evolutions by like 36 or so. So that's kind of good news. If that's working, I haven't been able to test that yet. We've only had one evolution. I wanted to make your head spin, but you made my head spin. How come like some of your gym trainers gave me more money than you did? My oh my, you have a sweet fighting style. I mean, you're a great trainer. Excuse me, oh, here. I want you to have this. I'm glad it wasn't a hard battle this time. You know, no Lugia, no Mega Rayquazas or anything crazy like that. Hopefully Future Colin updates that there. Should be pretty easy now. The Bolt Badge. If you have 4 badges, including the, yep, level 50, traded Pokemon, not going to happen. And Aqua Tail. Oh, but I don't think our water users are going to be able to use that. Volt Switch. Okay. That's a weird one. Driftville City? Of course, there's a Pokemon gym there, after all. Oh? I bet you won't be able to get there. You know what? I'll fix it so you can cross. Wait for me on Route 5. Yay, we can go to the bridge and cross into Yeehaw country. Won't that be great? Well, let's go ahead and work our way back. Heal up at the Poke Center. And then we will wrap up this episode. Take me away. Man, my eyes are itching today. So, next time, we are most likely going to be at that bridge to get started, and I might try to grind up our 2 new guys a little bit, Scream and Rocktail, just because seeing other trainers use like 24, like I'd be too afraid to switch out into them against trainers. He is somewhere near this Pokemon Center. Why don't you go look for him? Okay. So apparently I should grab Strength around here somewhere. I'm glad I spoke to that person and found that out, because I'm sure that I would need it. It doesn't look like it's from you. So yeah, I'll try and level them up just a wee bit, just a tad. And we'll be back at that bridge for next time. And I'm just trying to quickly find out who has Strength. I don't like the look of this. I mean, it looks amazing. Like, I do like the look of this, but I don't know if I want to be in here right now. Before a battle, and how you feel when you win or lose. When you win. I win, thanks. Yep. Thanks, will you tell me your other feelings too? No. Will not tell you my feelings. This looks like a dude who'd give me strength. Nope, he did not give me strength. There was no strength with him. I'm only going to do this for another minute or two. Ew. No. I think he said it was a guy. Shiny Krokorok. I wonder what colors they are. Aren't they like black and red or something? I'm not sure. It's cool that he knows about a shiny though. Sunstone, I'll take it. Oldsman, you got a Anybody got a I am not avoiding the females for any specific reason other than the fact that the person who told me it was a guy. So there we go. Got it. Alrighty, everybody. I will see you in the next one.